Hello, I'm Neal Kelley, Orange County's Registrar of Voters, and welcome to another edition of Election Insights. And today it's a little bit different because normally we have somebody here where we're talking about a specific election issue, but not today. Jennie Lee is joining us, and Jennie is the new face of the Registrar of Voters here in Orange County. And we're going to talk a little bit about that and show you some footage of what we're doing with Jennie's image. But Jennie, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So you grew up in Santa Ana, and you're Vietnamese American.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us a little about your background?
My mother moved here in the early 80s with my father, and essentially we all grew up here. Two of us are born here. I have two older brothers from Vietnam and the Philippines, so we're one big international family, but we're now rooted in Orange County.
Very cool. So when you were going to high school here in Orange County, what did you want to do?
You know, I definitely felt the pressure to do more professional things, business school, law school, med school, but I definitely had a creative side that, luckily, with the support of my family, I've been able to pursue. So now I'm working in things along the lines of media and all types of mediums.
And you went to Berkeley. Now, see, I went to SC, so that's, that's okay. But why Berkeley?
Because it was an experience far enough from home to grow and learn, but also close enough where I can come home often.
Good. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
And what did you study?
I studied economics and theater.
So, so two different paths completely. What's the plan? I mean, you want to do economics down the road? You're going to do theater now?
I think econ definitely allowed me to have a new way of thinking and also to create a plan for myself and be very logical about my future. Media is something that I'm very passionate about, so I definitely want to use both into one career. We'll see how that goes. It's hard to say. Things are changing all the time, so who knows what my job title will be in a few years.
Sure. Now, one of the things I really liked about you is you're kind of a good representation of Orange County. You know, the diversity, and you're young, and it's just, you're really a good face for what we're doing in outreach. And you were telling me that you are a registered voter here. Now, have you voted previously, or you were voting up in Alameda before?
I was voting in Berkeley in Alameda County when I was up there, and then I re-registered so I can vote down here since this is where I live.
So what do elections mean to you? I mean, what's important about elections?
They allow you to voice the opportunity that you have here. Seeing that my family and my mom grew up in a different place and time, and me being here, it's such a great opportunity to use your power to vote, to choose the type of education you have, the people in control, the types of movements that you want within the community. So I think it's really powerful.
Do you find that among your friends too? Are they involved in voting, or is this something that you have to spread the word about?
It's a little bit of a mix, because there's some people who are very into it, who understand it, but there's also a lot of apathy going on for sure.
Why do you think that is?
I think
because and I don't mean to interrupt, but we fight that all the time too. You know, we're trying to get young people engaged and in voting and registering.
I think there's a part of them that thinks that it isn't a big deal, it doesn't matter. And also with the state of the economy and the way the job market's working, people are just very discouraged. However, you still have a voice, and I think people lose sight of that.
But you bring up a really good point that I think everybody should be aware of, and that is you can make a difference, right? And if you register and you vote, you can have your voice be heard.
Definitely, right? And to do outreach within the community, and there's a lot of opportunities here, not only to vote, but also to volunteer, to help people realize the opportunities they have. Because a lot of times it's about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at some footage right now of you seeing yourself on all of our vehicles and all of our materials. What do you think about that?
It's pretty fantastic. I mean, this is one of the first modeling jobs that I've ever been able to do, and it's such a great opportunity that it's in my home county.
Right.
So all my friends and all my family will see this when my friends go out to concerts or go to specific events that you guys are at. Then they'll see it, and hopefully it'll inspire them to also vote, make a change, register.
So we'll have to take all these and drive down in front of your mom's house.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'd be good, huh?
Yeah.
So, one of the things that we do extensively is outreach to the Vietnamese community and make sure that we're providing materials, all election materials, in translated form. And we do that to the Korean community and the Chinese community, as well as the Spanish community.
That's wonderful.
So one of the things we want to do is maybe talk to you, and I don't speak Vietnamese, I wish I did, but what would you say to the Vietnamese community about the importance of voting? And your face is now on all of this. What would you say?
Would you like me to say it in Vietnamese?
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Bây giờ mình còn trẻ, mình có cơ hội để bỏ phiếu, mình có tự do bên đất Mỹ, thì mình nên lấy cái cơ hội của mình để mình báo phiếu, mình make a change cho nước Mỹ này.
Very good. That's it. For those of us that don't speak Vietnamese, tell me what you said.
I basically said we have opportunities here and the ability to vote, and being in this country, we should make the use of that.
Awesome.
In this land of opportunity.
Great. Now, what about your mom? Does your mom vote?
Yes, she does.
Awesome. When did she become a citizen?
In the early 80s.
So she's been voting for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
She enjoys it?
I believe so. I mean, growing up, I actually do have memories of her voting, going out, us getting ballots and such.
Yeah.
So that definitely has been an impressionable part of my life.
So when you turned 18, you were ready to register to vote?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good.
I mean, when you're 18, there are a lot of new things that you are able to do, both good and bad, I suppose. But this is one of the greater things that you can do when you turn 18.
Awesome. Jennie, you have been, thank you, by the way, for coming down and doing this with us. I know you had to
sure.
travel a little ways. And make sure that you continue to spread the word about voting in Orange County, right?
I will.
Since now your face is on everything.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us.
For sure.
I'm Neal Kelley. Join us again for another edition of Election Insights right here in Orange County. Take care.